Hi everybody, it's been a hot minute. Today I just thought let's have a little chat, do a little update, what's going on in my life and why I've been a little bit MIA lately. A lot of things have been going on in my life that have been affecting my channel and causing my absence from life in the internet and the YouTube universe. So a lot has been happening in my world. I've kind of tried to express this in other videos and along the way. For the last year or better, really ever since I had my surgery when I was diagnosed with uterine cancer, I started having some real issues with my hips, and then I got diagnosed with arthritis in my hips, and I found out that I have basically no cartilage in either one of my hips. So then I found out that I need to have hip replacements on both sides. Well, I've been to, so far, 2 orthopedic surgeons, but I haven't had a real good fit. Well, the first orthopedic surgeon, they only do one type of surgery that I wasn't really keen to, and they told me I had to lose a certain amount of weight, and I did that. And then I had a friend who said, you should try and see if you can go to a surgeon who does this other type of surgery because the healing process is a lot quicker. And so I got a referral and I went to see that gentleman, and he told me to lose even more weight. And I was kind of a little upset, but I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and do it. But then my daughter, who works in a post-surgical unit in a different town, not too far from where I live, she started talking to the orthopedic surgeon who works there. And because she started seeing patients who were coming out of hip surgery who were weighing more than me and were having success getting hip replacements. So she started asking questions. And so I'm getting a referral to him. So hopefully by the end of the summer, I will have at least 1 new hip. And by the end of the year, I will have 2 new hips. And by by next year, at this time, I will be up and running normally. But until then, things are a little iffy. So it's difficult for me to walk normally. It tires me out. It's hard for me to stand for long periods of time. So filming can be a challenge. But I do my best. So just know that I don't do this, I don't take the absences with a light heart. It's just that it's very difficult right now for me. So that being said, after I had made the video for the Cajun seasoning, I was very geared up that week that I made that. I had a whole plan. I had a whole menu planned up, and we were getting ready to film a whole series of recipes that I still have all ready to go. And then sadly, Rick fell ill and actually ended up in the hospital for almost a whole week. And that was unforeseen, and it was very frightening because he almost died. And we're very lucky that he didn't. I'm very lucky to report that Rick is okay, that he is better, he's out of the hospital, and he is still with me. Thank God. Due to many, many prayers and due to the good Lord, Rick is still with me, and he's doing very well. I'm not going to go into particulars about that, but just continue, if you will, to pray for both of us. On top of my hip issues, I am also dealing with, you see I have some redness here on my face. I'm also dealing with what could potentially be another autoimmune disorder, which could be nasal vasculitis, otherwise called Wegener's disease, or what they call GPA now, which is nasal vasculitis, which can also spread to your lungs and your kidneys, and it could be very ugly. I'm on a steroid, which we're trying to get things under control. I have not officially been diagnosed with this yet. However, I have a good idea that I will be. So things are just a mess right now for me. And the devil is trying to have his way, but I'm not letting him. That's not happening. So if you would all just continue to pray for us, I would appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm not letting it get us down. We're going to soldier forth and do our best with the channel. We're going to continue. I have plans for the next couple of weeks in anticipation of the 4th of July to do some delicious grilling videos for you and use that Cajun spice blend. We're going to do salad dressing. We're going to do a grilled marinated chicken with a marinade using that spice blend. We're going to go ahead and do a beautiful Cobb salad with that marinated chicken. And then we're going to probably do a beautiful steak using that marinade as well. And we're going to probably do some vegetables or what have you. But probably going to be also incorporating some things. I wanted to also address the sponsored videos. Look, you guys, sponsored videos right now for us are super important. I have, with our absence, with our not doing as many videos, I lost nearly half of my regular income. So this has put an impact on my family, but we're fine. But I'm not begging or asking for anything. But if you could watch my videos a little more than maybe you would in the past, but that would just warm my heart and make me so happy if you could do that and just let them run for a little while. I know that you've done that in the past for others, and if you could find it in your heart to do that for me, I would appreciate that as well. It doesn't cost you anything, and it would help me out a lot. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel and you watch my videos on a regular basis, I do notice that almost 80% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you could hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification button, and also if you could hit the thumbs up button, I would really appreciate that. Pardon me. That really does get the videos trending, and it helps YouTube to know what you like and what you would like to see more of, and it helps me get trending on the trending page, and helps also to me helps me to know what you would like to see more of. But back to the sponsored videos, I do get paid for those a little bit, and every little bit helps right now in our world. And so when you see a video for that Temu has sponsored, or that ButcherBox may have sponsored. Now, ButcherBox doesn't pay me, but I do make affiliate fees. And Amazon doesn't pay me, but I do make affiliate fees. Temu does pay me, and in some cases, I may get other sponsored videos where they will pay me for featuring an item. But just know that those things, it doesn't cost you anything to watch them, and you don't have to feel obligated to purchase the item. Just know that the sponsor has paid me to feature their item, and I wouldn't feature an item if I didn't feel good about it. I personally love Temu, and they're not sponsoring this video. I'm just saying, I have purchased from them on my own because I think that they have Do they have a lot of junk? Yes, they have a lot of junk. But do they have a lot of great stuff? Yes. They have the, you guys love Stanley tumblers? You know those Stanley mugs? Like, you know, like I have this mug. I got this one at Sam's Club. But you know those 40-ounce tumblers? Like my girls, I bought them each a Stanley tumbler for Christmas, right? Because, oh, we want a Stanley tumbler. Okay, $40 a piece. But I get it. It's what they wanted. So I got them each one for Christmas. But here comes Temu. They have these dupes, right? They don't have Stanley stamped on them, but they're exactly the same thing. And they were like $10 a piece, and some of them weren't even that much. And they're just as good, if not better. But I'm here to tell you, I've gotten a couple of things from Temu that were crap that you didn't see because I didn't share them with you. And for the most part, everything I've gotten from there has been a lot of fun. I'm going to do a taco party for you guys that's just going to make you chuckle. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope that you just stick with me. I know a lot of you have been with me from the beginning or very close to the beginning. And I love you for that. And I love all of my viewers. And I just want to thank you. You know, we've had our ups and downs. And I've had my salty moments, and, yeah, I really have had to check myself a lot in the past, but here I am. You know, both my girls have, they've moved out. They've grown up here. They grew up on this channel. Sometimes you've seen them, not very often, but both of my girls are grown. They both have, beautiful boyfriends. I love them very much, and I hope to see them turn into son-in-laws at some point. But life has changed. Life is very different for me and Rick right now. We're empty nesters. I look after my dad since my mom passed away 3 years ago. And life is just very different. And life right now for me and Rick is just going to a lot of doctor's appointments. And sometimes it's just frustrating. I actually, some of you will maybe relate to that. It just seems really frustrating sometimes. But we're not here to talk about that. And I just wanted to give you an update. I would like to also get your opinion. You can just leave a comment down below. Several years ago, I started doing some crafting videos on the channel. Some of you liked it, some of you didn't. At one point, I did have a gardening channel. At one point, I did have a crafting channel. And I did the gardening channel is still floating around out there. The crafting channel, I shut it down. Rick does still have his channel, and we may start uploading videos on that again. I do have some that we have filmed that have never been released, and I may go ahead and edit those and upload them. But honestly, I really want to put some crafting videos back up, and I've been contacted by some companies who want to send me some products that I would really, really like to feature on the channel. So I'm really hoping that we can do that, and I really want to do that. So I hope that if I do that, that you will be open to it. So, like, I really want to do some paper crafting. I have been doing so much crochet work and so much card making and all of that. I really just want to share it. I want to share it here with you guys. When I say you guys, I'm not being, you know, it's just a general term, okay? Some people sometimes take umbrage to that, so please don't. And I took my fingernails off because my nails needed a rest. I've had gel nails on my hands since February of last year. And, you know, sometimes you have to take it off to have your nails get a rest. So, and I found a new product that you can do at home, and I wanted to give it a try. So I'm giving my nails a rest, And then I'm going to give this new home thing a try, and I'm going to see how I like it. If I don't like it, then I'm going to go back to the salon, and I'm going to get that done. Because, you know, the salon, $50 a pop every 2 weeks is a little bit expensive. And right now, I'm trying to save money because losing half my income with all of this mess happening is a little bit much. So I'm trying to get back into the swing with every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And in the pockets where I don't upload a regular video, I'm going to try and upload a short. It's just really getting back into the swing of things and finding my motivation again. Because when you don't feel good, you don't want to do things. You just want to sit and you just want to do what you want to do, which for me is to sit and crochet. And what I've been doing is I've been crocheting, and I've been doing birthday blankets for the kids at my church. They're for friends that I really love. That's what I've been doing. And this is my life update. And if I'm rambling, I'm rambling. But y'all, it's been a long time since I talked to you. And so this is what I'm doing. I'm talking to you. So many of you miss seeing this beautiful face, which I don't know why you missed this, because... Ugh. But I appreciate your kind words when you tell me that. Because some days I really need to hear that. So, along with telling me if you want to see the craft videos, give me some things that you want to see. I had someone tell me that they want to see some recipes for 4th of July. So, I started working on a little 4th of July I started working on a little 4th of July cookbook with some ideas in it that are a little different and off the beaten path, because she said I'm trying to maybe not do the normal, you know, everyday hamburgers, hot dogs, baked beans, and the, you know, whatnot. So I'm working on that, and hopefully I can get that out pretty quickly. So I'm hoping I can have that out soon. And then we can get that out. It'll be maybe a $5 cookbook, like a little cookbooklet. You know, I don't like to make those too expensive, and then you guys can just get it, and it'll be like a little digital doodad, and you can print it out, or you can just do it on your phone, and then you can have it at your fingertips, and you can review it, and you can go from there. So that, you know, you guys, I just really appreciate all the support, all the kind words, all the comments. Just make sure you understand I read every single comment. I see every single word and communication that you send me, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. I don't do TikTok ever. In a billion years, you're never going to see me on TikTok. It's just a personal choice. I just don't do it. Okay? I'm trying to think, what else did I want to cover in this little rambling chat? I don't know. I think, oh, there was. I'm thinking of starting a podcast, but I don't know what I should make it about, because our podcast's about food a thing. Is there enough stuff to talk about food, recipes? Should we do a food or recipe podcast? Should we? Should we do a live call-in show about recipes and food? I don't know. What do you think? Tell me what you think about that. Because if that's something you think we could do, then I would think about getting the equipment and the setup to do it. Because I think it could be a lot of fun. If not, then we could just do a podcast about whatever. And I told Rick we could talk about whatever, even if it's about all the TV shows that we like to binge watch, and we could talk about that. We could do a podcast about anything, right? And then also, I'm thinking about maybe doing a live on YouTube about once a month. I don't want to commit to anything more than that, because at this point, with sometimes I don't feel very good at all. Sometimes I feel less than dead. So I just don't know if I want to commit to more than that. And I feel like maybe that making that commitment is not the best thing. So I am going to call this good. And I'm going to say thank you again. I'm going to say I thank you 1,000 times over. And I hope that you enjoyed this little update with my gray hair. I'm trying to go gray all the way. You see, it's still like orange at the bottom here. It's terrible. But I'm also thinking about getting my hair cut. But I haven't taken that plunge yet. So we'll see what happens. Well, maybe someday I'll see a complete makeover. Don't know if they could make this over, but we'll see what happens. So yeah. So the next video you see will be a recipe video. It will most likely be a creamy Cajun ranch video. And we'll go from there. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I hope that you will continue to pray for Rick and I. And I hope that you will continue to watch our videos. And I hope that you will continue to stay tuned to the channel. And let me know what you think about all those things. Crafting videos, podcast, live videos. And there was something else. Well, I guess you'll let me know. So I love you all. I thank you all. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I'll see you.